The business sector was a strategic partner of government in the overall performance of the high GDP growth of the country in 2012. Greater cooperation and synergy were key elements in this partnership. There are challenges that must be met, especially in ensuring exports will continue to grow. And joining us tonight is Mr. Sergio Ortiz, President of PhilExport and Chairman Emeritus of PCCI. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Angel.
Sir, the economy has performed beyond expectations with a 6.6% growth in 2012.
Well, definitely the business sector is happy about it, and the next job really is to how to sustain it. And we feel that it is sustainable based on the numbers that we're seeing.
Mm-hmm. Given these results, sir, what, in your opinion, led to this growth? We can name a few performing sectors like services, industry, and agriculture. Do you think the President's reform agenda is finally paying off in leveling the playing field, especially in doing business in the Philippines?
Well, certainly it's still consumption-led, no? Driven to a big degree by the remittances of our OFWs. Our export likewise increased. I think it will be about 7%. In spite of the fact that we did meet our 9 to 10% target growth for the year. But we hope that 2013 we can still do a little better.
So, sir, what else must protect and preserve these gains, or maybe at least surpass it? Because many of your colleagues in the private sector are bullish about 2013. Well,
number one is I think we have to feed the consumption, and by doing more infrastructure work, we hope that the PPP projects will really take off. We also hope that something will be done about the export, while some export sector like the semiconductor has shown already that it is growing. It's bottom up and is now in the positive side starting last October. We hope that this will continue, but we have to be able to save the small and medium exporters, the indigenous exporters, as a matter of fact, which are numerous, being about 95% of our exporters, who are suffering because of the exchange rate.
Sir, you've mentioned about the exchange rate. We talk about the export you represent. What concerns or challenges do you see? As you've mentioned, peso appreciation, what must be done to ensure that this appreciation will not impact negatively on your sector?
Well, it certainly is impacting negatively. If you will notice, a lot of the exporters have closed down because they could not compete. You will also notice that despite the growth in our GDP, the unemployment has gone up. This is partly contributor to this will be the exporters or the small and medium companies that have to downsize or close down because they could not meet competition because of this, the exchange rate.
How about the foreign investments, sir? Is this a good year for more of them investing in the Philippines?
Well, unfortunately, we are at the tail end there. Kulela tayo sa foreign direct investment. I think we're going to, we have about $1.3 billion compared to Georgia of $1.8 billion and even Myanmar of $1.9 billion. So we cannot substitute the stock market or portfolio money to foreign direct investment. I think the concentration really is to really attract the foreign direct investment this year and the year to follow, if we are going to sustain or if we are going to be a tiger economy.
Definitely, sir. The stock exchange continues its record run. It's just one of the reasons. What else is needed to attract the investors?
Well, there is nothing needed to attract investors in the stock market. That is not really something that we should be doing. As a matter of fact, even the government and BSPs are worried already about this. As our neighbors who did not welcome this portfolio money too much have put barriers or regulations to restrict the entry of this unwanted money, because this is dangerous money. We should really concentrate on foreign direct investments.
How dangerous can this be, sir?
Well, Thailand almost collapsed when investors like Soro went into them and then suddenly pulled out. No? A lot of companies in the U.S. were victims of this sudden investment in portfolio money and then a pull out, and that can cause a run in the economy and the collapse of the economy. If, stock markets is dangerous if you are not able to sustain it. The reason why they are going to us is because we're just the only country who do not regulate the exit and who do not tax it.
Okay, sir. So how do you see 2013 now? We talk about experts as well. Will 2013 be a banner year overall?
Well, 2013 certainly will it be a banner. No. Our performance in 2012 with a 7% growth has not even brought us where we were in 2010. Hopefully, in 2013, we will be where we were in 2010 and be able to double up our export in 2016, where we hope we can do $120 billion.
Sir, just one last question. I think this is one question asked by many as well. Alleviating poverty is also one of our MDGs. And how do you see this growth that we always talk about to impact, at least have a steady impact on households?
Well, the name of the game in the increase in the economy or the growth of the economy is for it to trickle down. It does not happen overnight. A consistent growth of 7-8% for about 8 years are the experience of our neighbors who became tiger economies. We should strive to be able to do this consistently and sustain it, no? And it has got to be at least 7% growth every year.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. That was Mr. Cedro Ortiz, President of PhilExport and Chairman Emeritus of PCCI.